Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. Today, we're taking a look at a figure that's a long time coming, and I've had to put it off because I can never really figure out just how I feel about it. Today, we're taking a look at Masterpiece Prowl. Let me start off right away and say this is a brilliant looking figure. This is also a technically brilliant figure. Everything a masterpiece figure should be and should do, this figure does. It literally looks like it is the animation cell of Prowl from the original Transformers G1 cartoon come to life. With that said, I don't think it's worth the price it goes for, especially if you're like me and you went for the Amazon Japan version with the extra gimmicks. Basically, as you can see, uh, Prowl really, literally is the G1 version of the figure. Um, I mean, that original Fluoro Dairy design is there. He does come with his acid pellet blaster, which I think maybe only once or twice in the cartoon actually shot acid. It was, for the rest of the time, just a straight up laser rifle. For articulation, oops, the hands do only feature that one swivel point, like most of the more recent masterpieces had. Uh, Swivel on the head. I think, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's a ball joint right there. There is some movement to it. Pin and socket shoulders that, have a double joint there. A lot of that's for transformation and what have you. There is a rotation here at the waist. Ball jointed hips, and as you can tell, the skirt flaps do move. Uh, Double jointed knees. A lot of that, again, is for the transformation. And you even have some ankle articulation, depending on how you position things. Like I said, this is a figure that does what it has to. Now, I don't know if I can agree that it's worth the price. Another feature it has is the classic shoulder cannons, which, when you pull down the windscreen here, you can then flip these bits up and over. Now, like the original toy had these, but in the original cartoon did not, so I usually tend to leave these down. The next step is you want to just go ahead and gently pull, and the barrels will extend. Keep in mind, if you pull too far, you will end up pulling them off. Now I'm only doing one because, as I mentioned, I did get the Amazon Japan exclusive set, and one of the things it comes with is one of his classic looking missile launchers, which just basically uh, slide on the front. You want to pull it out a little and it'll just clip on like so. You only get one, and that's about it. And that's it for any bonus accessories, which is my first problem with this. Yeah, Masterpiece figures are known for coming with bonus accessories that are episode specific, character specific, and really enhance the overall nuance of the figure. And Prowl doesn't have that. It would have been nice to have seen something along the lines of, say, the head antenna that he used when Chip Chase took control of him. Maybe some other little bits that only people who have these cartoons memorized would remember. But that's that. And now we're going to pause and we're going to take a look at vehicle mode. Okay, I've gone ahead and skipped over the transformation because there's plenty of video reviews out there that cover it in great detail, and that really, if you need to see it, you can look up one of those. This is Prowl in the Fairlady Z, also known as the Nissan Z police car mode. It rolls quite nicely, but again, here's my issue. This is my hand. This is how big it is. I expect Masterpiece to be of a larger size. Now, I understand that they're going for more of a scale thing now, where, you know, there are bigger figures, there are smaller figures. But in my opinion, and I know a lot of people may not share this, Masterpiece shouldn't be about fitting in with other figures. Each masterpiece should be its own unique thing, that it can stand on its own and not in a group. But again, I understand a lot of people wouldn't agree with that. Transformation is relatively simple. You just basically have to remember the order of steps and what have you, and the way things all go together. The big thing I just want to mention is this little piece right here. You want to make sure when you're going into robot mode, you have it leaning forward slightly, because that's what the hood will clip into. I missed that a couple times. Now, his laser rifle, the handle can fold up, and it can be attached just like so. And if you happen to have the Amazon Japan bonus laser shoulder rocket, whatever, there are slots on the side of the bumper on either side that you can just go ahead and peg it into. Personally, that's okay. I mean, I understand why they went ahead and did this like this, because really the original toys didn't have weapon storage. Normally, at the end of a review, I can give you a definite recommendation of whether or not to buy a figure. With Masterpiece Prowl, I just can't. And let me say this for all the Masterpiece cars. The price they go for in Japan, I don't think is worth it. I just can't recommend it. For the price you would have paid for Masterpiece Prowl, just the regular version, not the Amazon Japan version, which also came with this very nice collector's coin in a packaging that looks like a badge. Yay. I mean, just the regular version, I don't think it's worth it. The accessories are not there. The little bonuses and gimmicks are not there. I think it's great we have this great replica of the Fair Lady Z, which between you and I, if you're looking for a four-door version, Nissan Altima. But anyway, I mean, it's a great car and it's a great look. I mean, this is Prowl. But I just don't think the price is worth it. Now, as of this recording, it has been announced that Hasbro of America will be bringing Prowl and I think Blue Streak over, who is a recolor retool of this mold, as a Toys R Us exclusives, and they will retail for around $60. Now, if you know how any of those usually go, unless you get it right away, they get scalped and go for 2 or 3 times as much. But again, $60, and he might include the 2 shoulder launchers. I don't think is worth it. For $60, you can get either the original alternators mold of Prowl or one of the Subaru molds, which basically had the same type of classic transformation, and they're a larger figure. You can get the deluxe version of Prowl, which had proper weapon storage, looked pretty much the same way as this, similar transformation, and it's a deluxe figure, and it's, it has a bit more articulation and, styling and stuff. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, like I said in the beginning, technically this is a perfect figure, but the price, I really don't think we're getting our money's worth. This is your old pal Chuck for Prowl. We'll see you next time.